Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today we have some new details on the Vault Weapon attachment system as well as the skins and cosmetics that are coming to the Vault Weapons in Season 5. So following on from the video I did the other day that detailed this system, the source for that was essentially the Inside Battlefield podcast, so because of the format there, we only had audio to go on and there wasn't any graphics or anything like that. But DICE today have just dropped a brand new dev note, and in this dev note we've seen a few pictures and a little video as well of just how the new attachments for the weapons are going to work. Before we get started, if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button though. We are coming up very fast on 44,000 subs. You guys have been killing it in the last video. We got very close, so any support you guys can give me, I would be very humbled and grateful for. Thanks for that. So, as most of you will know, DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on why the Vault weapons weren't really up to par with the rest of the weapons in the game. First reason being, you weren't able to adapt Vault weapons to your liking with 2042 attachments. We wanted the ability to customize the skins of the Vault weapons, and thirdly, and probably most importantly, we felt as though the Vault weapons were not able to consistently compete in all-out warfare encounters when it comes to using the other weapons in the game. So as you'll know if you watched the video the other day, and I'll link it here if you're not up to date, Vault weapons are now getting a whole host of attachments from the Battlefield 2042 base game, as well as lots of cosmetics and skins. But we're not getting everything at once. So to start with, they're going to be focusing on the assault rifles and the sniper rifles. So these weapons that we will be getting with the 5.0 patch in Season 5 is the M16A3, the A91, the M416, the MTAR, the AEK, and the Gold Magnum sniper rifle. Now, as far as I understand it, we aren't getting absolutely every single Battlefield 2042 attachment in the game for every single Vault weapon. However, for those of you thinking that we're maybe only be getting, 5 attachments or 10, here's a list of a couple of weapons and how they are going to look. So first of all, the M16A3, and brace yourself because this is quite the list. So on that one, you will be able to equip the Maul Hybrid 1.5 times scope, the TV 2 times, the UH1 Smart 1.5 times, the 8R Hollow, the Shan 2.5 times, the Bravo 3 times, the M22, the Covered Suppressor, the Warhawk Compensator, Tactical Compensator, Arkham Tactical Muzzle Brake, the Champion Muzzle Brake, the 6KU Suppressor. And then for grips here, actually I thought in the podcast he only said we were getting like one grip per weapon type, but that's obviously wrong because here we've got the Cobra grip, the BCG light grip, the LWG grip, the Rattlesnake light grip, and then you've got the STNR laser sight, that's one of the new ones I believe, the T4 thermal scope, so that's a 3 times scope, that's interesting that they're bringing thermals as well, and then the PB heavy suppressor, the Type 4 heavy suppressor, the extended magazine, the LS1 laser sight, and the flashlight. So, I mean, pretty much, I'm not sure I could list every attachment in Battlefield 2042 off the top of my head. In fact, scratch that. I know I couldn't. But from memory, the only thing I can notice that is missing from this list is some of the magazines. So you will notice they only mention the extended magazine there, which is an extended magazine type for the regular ammo. So there's also no heavy ammo, there is no close combat rounds or anything like that. And they do state here that this is something that they want to continue to review over time, and as they continue to extend attachment support towards other Vault weapons, they're going to see how they play out, because I think the last thing they want to do is just go ahead and give, every assault rifle a drum magazine, and then have the Vault weapons turn out to be actually overpowered and start to overtake the base weapons in the game. That's just going to be creating another problem for DICE. But they do say please do keep the feedback coming and let us know what attachment and weapon combinations you'll be looking for in the future. Now, as I mentioned in the last video as well, all of the Vault weapons are going to have access to the default weapon skins in Battlefield 2042. So as part of Season 5, all the universal skins, such as the Forest Multi-Terrain skin, which is unlocked at rank 0, and the Desert Technical skin, which is unlocked at rank 19, those will be extended towards all Vault weapons. However, what we didn't know is that as an added bonus, these universal skins will also be available within Battlefield Portal. So it's not just the weapons that you're using in the base Battlefield 2042 game modes, the official game modes, you're also going to be able to show off these skins within Portal. I'm not sure on the attachments, they didn't mention anything about the attachments being revamped within Portal. I think the attachments are only for Vault weapons. If you go and use these weapons in Portal, it will be the old, original versions of them, which I think makes sense there. Now, alongside the new attachments and the new skins and cosmetics, they have also done a balance pass to the vault weapons, and they haven't really tweaked the damage of them too much, I don't think, but what they have done is just slightly broadened the spread, the recoil, and looked at those aspects, the controlling aspects of the weapon, to make them a little bit more useful in different kinds of situations akin to the base weapons in the game. But they haven't gone ahead and just like nerfed the bullet to kill range, I don't think, at least, or anything like that. So DICE say here, we wish to acknowledge your feedback around the balancing of vault weapons, and with these changes in mind, it will now provide vault weapons with more versatility than ever before, and allow them to consistently compete alongside and against all-out warfare weapons. Attachments arriving to vault weapons is a substantial change that is an immediate benefit to help improve their performance, and not necessarily in real power terms, and that is where you come in. Through your feedback, we will continue to provide balance changes for both attachments and vault weapons as time goes on, once you've had time to go hands-on with them. So I do think this is the right decision, both in terms of the extended magazine and not taking the drum mags, and the overall balancing of the weapon. Again, it could be easy to just take a weapon and buff it and give it a better bullet to kill range, or give it a drum magazine, and then just see how things play out. But, at that point you kind of risk creating even more problems than we originally had to begin with. And when you've got 20 plus vault weapons in the game, well, that could be quite the situation, couldn't it? Anyway, not huge news for anybody who watched the video the other day. I know it's, a lot of it's stuff you've already heard, but nevertheless, there was a little bit of new stuff in here, so I did want to just quickly get this out for you guys. As always, let me know your thoughts down below. If you haven't watched the video from the other day, go and check that one out too, because there is some more information in there. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.